Oh, hello everyone. We are back and alive and not dead, and we're here to slay the princess.
You're here to slay her.
My name is Haven, and yeah, we are going to go ahead and
Don't mention it.
try
You're part of the
and
job.
make it through this
You make
final
your way
act
up the
here.
short path to the cast. The blade is your implement.
For most of these, we've just been taking the blade down and then going in. I think last time I did accidentally click that, but yeah, so let's just enter without the blade.
Is someone there?
It's me, Mario.
Hypnotizer.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Well, I think you just need to eat your arm.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates
good.
before raising her arm
She-
to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb.
she's
with the
following
determination
our
of a
directions.
trapped wolf.
Yes, trapped
She
wolf
rips her
indeed.
flesh from her bone.
So we did the damsel last time. We could go to the damsel and then slay her there. Or we betray her here, and I mean it's not grayed out, so it should be a different route. Why am I so indecisive at a moment like this? Everything is riding on this. We'll go for the 50-50 and warn her.
Stop that. She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony.
Yeah, last time
no.
she was like, I'm just gonna
so sorry.
surgically release you from this life.
Stay strong. For her sake. Lead out.
It's okay. We'll do it again and again.
I'm
For our
so
princess.
Sorry.
It's okay, don't be sorry. You'll just make us
One last
sad.
thrust of the knife. Your legs give out beneath you. Everything goes dark.
And we die.
You die.
The damsel, let's go.
You're on a path in the
So
woods,
last time,
and at the end of that, you're here.
we were
to
just, having, like, a nice conversation with her. And, yeah, then she,
a warning
like, withered into
before you
nothingness.
leave. She will lie. If only you knew what you did to us, you... Excuse me?
Forget he said anything.
But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
Exactly, our love is so strong that we're going to
Just
murder
likes to hear
her.
the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great.
Sure, yeah.
Our passions are
passions
too
strong and
great
all,
to
but
be
everyone
stifled.
needs to hear them. Don't pay their bickering any mind.
We'll focus on the task. The task to murder.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
We will take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need
Exactly.
an equally dashing sword. That way
Exactly.
she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
We're a dashing tiefling knight, ready to
Hopefully it doesn't
slay the
put her on
princess.
edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good.
Enter the basement, it's stabbing time. I mean, it's saving time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight, but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I like that the fact that the basement is stone is like
A soft voice carries up the
murder-worthy.
stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you? We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning. Yes,
Exactly.
for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember
I'm
you walk down
in
the
love
stairs
with murder.
and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist. But
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can
She can hear
my
our spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Waiting for you to come back. That's right, villain. And you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before.
We have
The
died.
entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really
No,
hoped
I mean, I
I'd be
think the
first
world
one.
actually became better after we died.
What? We damned a whole world? Nothing resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you.
Oh, there's a lot.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
Let's see. I have to ask, did you end the world?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Yeah.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
Oh, the lips are
Listening
beautiful.
To her? That's a confession.
It's still 2 lines.
I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a misanthrope.
Lucky for you, I did destroy the world. I destroyed all of it and made it awful for everyone.
Let's go!
I'd point out
She made it
that
awful
just
for
admitted
everyone.
to obliterating the entire world, but I guess that wouldn't actually move you.
Oh, it moves me. Whatever we do next, we should do our best to not let her out.
Last time
But
she
look, you've
said she
seen
did
her
not end the
angelic
world.
Face.
But this time she
Should
admitted
get a
it.
pass. She just wanted to make us happy.
By
That is fair.
destroying the world.
Apparently, yes.
Now that's love if I've ever seen it.
You died, and now we're talking. I'm sorry.
Did we?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery,
beloved.
to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Let's see.
Another version of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and
Oh,
that's
thank
all
you.
that matters.
You're right. That is all that matters,
She
that
took
I'm
that
doing my
stride.
best.
To a surprising extent. And almost done.
That's because she's perfect.
Do you think
Let's
she
go.
has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
She has a narrator saying it's violence time. So anyways,
Blade in hand, you run the princess down.
there we
Wait.
go.
No! You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
The music is so happy for what's
You
about to
ignore
happen.
the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you.
Let's go.
Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
Ooh, rude
I'm
narrator.
sorry. Did I do something wrong?
No! My love! You did nothing wrong! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Not
dying.
you!
I'm dying, but did I do something wrong? Please let me know.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what I want.
Me when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult.
Let's go, we're a lady killer.
Oh, I feel sick.
Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught.
I'm also distraught.
Inconsolable.
You'll
Me
get
too.
over it. You just saved everyone.
Let's go.
Over it.
What
You
was their blade
smarmy
sound?
Ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
What?
Raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute.
The smitten
take a
has
deep
taken
breath,
over.
And
Rash. The only rash decision we've
Oh, no.
made was running
Smitten, please.
a cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
I'm the one who makes the decisions and I say no.
You're not doing this.
All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself.
Oh
And
no,
you'll
not
find
the ocean.
that they are far more unstifleable. Haven't you?
He's
Haven't
taking
you
us
all?
to the He's taking us to the trench.
Don't believe this.
The Mariana Trench.
What don't you believe?
Whatever the really deep one is. He's taking us there.
You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor.
No. Just because I want the shot. I want the shot of nothingness. Perfect. Perfect. All according to plan. We can come back now.
You can't be
Because I'm
serious.
too
Why are
lazy
you
just to
helping him?
screenshot the application.
I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
That's right. You're all sorry.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
We die. At least we'll get to see her again. The grave digger.
You're on a path
Oh.
in the woods.
You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
You killed her, and so I killed you.
And you clearly
That's
didn't
pretty
do
fair.
a good enough job. I'm still here.
Oh, and I'm still here too. If you
Oh,
lot get
and
to
I'm
be
still here
blessed
too.
with
Don't forget
seeing
about me,
eternal
the
life,
Haven.
she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse.
I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2?
It's our third. What gave it away?
Your open discussions. I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
And if
No,
it is
not permanent.
then what?
Then
You'll
we
kill us
die.
again?
Yes.
You just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Oh no.
Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not. Why not? You've already done it twice.
Yeah. What's a third time?
It was unpleasant.
Or a millionth time?
It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant.
I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Oh, how exciting.
Oh, the
I'd
smitten
love
and the
to
cold
see
are gonna
you
fight?
try. Can I?
Well, I'm not just going
Oh.
to try. I'm going to actually do it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I am too. Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great.
Cutting off the
If you're
narrator.
listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
Deforestation is a real threat, princess.
I'll believe
Look at what
that
you've
when I
done.
see her
Where are the
living body.
trees?
Did I hear that right? He says she's alive. Our beloved lives again. Yes. she's
And
alive.
again.
But you're going to have to make her not alive. You'll have to slay her. It's your job. We absolutely will not. This is a tale of love and redemption, and this time
Exactly.
it will not end in bloodshed. Except ours, if any of you try anything. Let's do our best to keep him away from anything sharp. If we're lucky, there won't even be a blade when we get to the cabin.
The cabin will just be all blades. We
If
haven't
this
talked
isn't
about
the
how
same
different
part
it
of the
is.
woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading, and you're running out of time.
I mean, these hills do look like some booty cheeks, so I don't think we can be upset with that.
Spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends. Yes, I already told you that she's alive. Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well.
Look at these
I'm doing
bouncy
better than any
booty
of you.
cheek hills.
I'm doing
They're
great.
ready for us.
She's alive.
Influence doesn't require life.
But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive?
Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed.
Dun,
I shan't
dun, dun.
listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
Let's see.
It's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge as you seem to think you are.
I mean, that's true. I mean, I already knew that. I already knew I
I'm
was
sure his outburst
0%
last
in
night was
charge.
just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns out in the end.
Spoken like a true cynic. Enough bickering. Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
Cabin time. I'm done with the spy.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just... Oh, we'll muck it up all right. We'll get our happy ending.
Yes.
Even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived. Whatever you
It's
do, don't let
damnation
him
time.
influence a single decision. I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful.
Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control?
You're saying that
Exactly.
like stress is just something you can turn off.
Yeah, we're gonna
It
just
is.
flip it off like a little
It's easy.
switch.
Whatever happens, happens.
Are you even alive? What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion?
I don't
That's
know.
true.
I just exist. And that's fine with me.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Oh, it's awaiting us. We're gonna go in there, and we're gonna do
The
the
interior
do.
of the
Oh,
cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams
think we found
hold
the
up
princess.
a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless. But you're not
Nice.
alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
there she
Our
is.
beloved. So she does live.
She doesn't look very alive to me.
Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room. The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it. The
Yeah.
mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Yeah, no blade or table.
Maybe it's gone because she already killed herself with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
So that's probably what's going to happen.
Why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Okay.
As
There
if
is no door.
something as flimsy as a missing door would stop us on our sacred quest. Cross the room, find our way back to her, make things right. You're clearly hallucinating, but I'd rather not get into it with you right now. The door to the basement is on the far side of the room, whether you can see it or not.
Approach the mirror.
Make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Wipe
It's
it clean.
time for all of you to see what we've become.
Emptiness.
Reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down. So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway.
I don't know.
I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
We've like grown, withered, expanded.
We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can
That-
no way left to
that's
go
fair.
but down.
How are we so hideous?
The door to the basement creaks
Oh, there
open,
she is.
revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival. Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality. A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face. There she is again. My
There she
God.
is.
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. Are we good?
No response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed. Of course she's livid, and with good reason. You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she
Always.
going to do? Look
I'm
at
a
us until we feel bad?
spooky ghost.
She can look all she wants.
I mean, the last ghost we encountered was a little bit spookier.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view.
There she
A
is.
skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain. This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom.
Let's go. No windows.
See?
There are no
She's dead.
windows and no doors.
No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently. Whatever we saw was a ghost.
Our favorite
but
transparent
we were all on the
princess.
same page.
He's here.
Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
No, not again.
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead. She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Nicole just like, please, it's a
For
ghost.
the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Oh no, sounds like a good time
Yeah,
to me.
dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. We make amends.
I hate when people aren't death neutral.
She still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything. But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Oh, let's go. She missed us.
Angelic voice, I missed you too, my beloved. You sure snapped back to your old self quick. Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart.
Let's go.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Yeah, this room is cursed.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation,
Oh no.
immediately catches fire.
Wait. Wait.
She's
Princess,
trying
please.
to kill us.
Don't light the basement on fire.
A misplaced escalation of her passions.
No.
But clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna have an option here. Rush to the door.
As you rush up the stairs, the entire cabin erupts into a raging inferno.
Maybe I could have asked the questions.
You ignore the princess, throwing yourself headlong against the door, bashing at it with your clenched fists in a vain attempt at freedom.
But we need our freedom.
You're stuck. Your skin sharp. As layers of you peel away into raw, seeping burns, you
Ooh.
feel a hand on yours.
Oh no.
You turn to see the princess, face bright and smile wide with manic affection. She clutches you close to her chest, watching with loving eyes as the flames eat you away,
Bit by bit.
The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped, but it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel.
Why is she
much of
also
anything.
burning? She's a ghost.
See? That wasn't so bad. It was so bad. Somehow, nothing's so much worse.
Sometimes it feels like they're like screaming into the mic, then other times they're like, so anyways, it was pretty bad.
You'll get used to it. There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away.
That's true, we'll be forever in
They
love.
always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop.
Oh, we're all stopping
Trust
here.
me. The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very
Oh.
romantic, really.
Burn at the hands of a fated
Got
spirit.
our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Perfect. Oh. She's been taken by the hands, and soon so shall we. Little hand just sits right on our head.
She's gone. Where did she go? And there's that mirror.
Oh. It's okay, guys. I know what's gonna happen in this mirror. There'll be weird big bird from Sesame Street. We are nothing at all. There he is. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze, then you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection.
I think you know what I am.
Now the mirror splitting. The mirror has gone infinite.
I haven't, and that
That's by both this construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart. But you'll be awake soon.
Let's see. I wish I marked down the ones that I'd seen before.
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Let's see.
Because among other things, she is death itself. And despite how far I do, people out there are real. No matter what you do to them, no matter what you enable.
May the people rest in peace.
She is the shifting mound.
Yep, the shifting mound. Let's see.
The narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job.
Wanna just be
Of course
worse.
they could be worse. I saw a glimpse of a better world, and I did what I could to make it.
Alright, alright. There's so many questions, but so little time.
It wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to lead. Until then...
Interesting.
Yes, you will.
Want me to destroy the concept of transformation? Is there any existence?
When I broke the cycle, I made sure that the tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carries a part of what should be you. Things won't be as they are now.
Let's see. Let's see.
Are you lying? I'm just an echo. And every echo...
Goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Narrator. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. You are the long quiet, a vast nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Until the loud explosion. She's back.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've also missed you, Princess. Infinite smiles.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am. Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
That's fair. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the
That is
echo
true.
spun us from one into two, He gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Well, let's see.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well.
That is true.
If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna go ahead and save here. I'm gonna save their party members. We gotta not die forever. Oh, there she is. So beautiful.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go. Faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. Preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze. I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
Oh, we're gonna be lingering. Without me, all that's left to do is linger. I'm okay lingering.
To linger too long is to become worse than when you started. Would you rob yourself of all context to remain trapped in a single moment?
Yes.
There are few things more terrifying than one's own heart, and there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing like you.
That is fair.
Could you bear the weight of an eternity alone? Do you dare to shape a reality of solitude and thrust it on creation?
Let's see. You showed me your heart to break me was a terrible thing to do.
I am aware of what it did to you, but it is through the pain of vulnerability that we heal. Will you leave all who have been hurt to live unmended?
Probably.
The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. A past that is also present. A pain that is everything and yet nothing at all. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
Yeah, I do remember that. It was meaningless, neither of us could truly win.
So bleakly nihilistic. Is death the end, or is it the birth of something new? If you cannot find meaning in living, how will you find meaning if you strip me from existence?
There she is.
To question everything is to deny proof of the reality that lies in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you did not live alone. You found me, and we held trust in each other for no reason than to believe in something that wasn't us. Cold skepticism turned to liberation, but it required a journey to blossom. Though you have blossomed, do you have no more journeys left to make? What of those in the spaces beyond? Would you erase the path ahead to hold everyone still?
Let's see. Won't engage, there's, Let's see, I don't want to keep anyone still.
Nor should you. Nor should I. Our purpose is to be and to experience.
And before the game's like, you
Their
failed
purpose
this.
is the same.
Time to die.
You become nothing. A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. You are terrified of a power so far beyond you that it strips the meaning from your every action. But at the
There
feet
she
of
is,
that power,
big
the dark
princess.
parts of you cannot help but burn away. Your inadequacies reduced to cinders by the blazing light of the divine. When I proclaimed my godhood and presented you with a place by my side in my new creation,
Yes.
you gladly took it.
Yep. We are Sims
Without
through and
me,
through.
There is no future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
I mean, I miss when that was you.
My threads, like yours, are unbroken. She is me as much as I was her.
As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Let's see. There's so many options to slay the princess. Let's see. I know we did this option last time, and then it like took us to the like other cabin with the princess again.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
Infinite truth.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And
Infinite
that one
universes.
dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Let's see. I was told there was enough of you and me to preserve the meaning in existence. I'm gonna trust, and we're gonna slay the princess.
Even now you think you can destroy me. If it
You don't have to face her alone.
The hero is here. I thought you
I don't think
died.
that's wrong, but I'm not sure it's right either. But we can worry about all that later. You'll never be able to strike a decisive blow from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there.
it's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
The cabin is beautiful again. So last time we agreed to repeat the cycle forever here.
And here we are. I'd say we were back. Do you need me?
Let's see.
It's just us. I think the rest of them are still out.
Yeah. The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? You know, come to think of it, I don't think he
I like
ever really
the hero.
mentioned the windows, did he? There's no mirror, either. And I know I've already mentioned it, but if we want to see this through...
There we go, we'll take the blade.
That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more...
Alright, let's enter the basement. It's slaying time.
Stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
We
Yeah.
both know why you're here. You don't have to draw it out for my sake.
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down
Continue
we go.
down.
We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. That sight brings me back. You're going to do it then, aren't you? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
We can chat with you next time when we decide to leave together.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it is. Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you.
It's okay.
I wish you nothing but the best.
I've loved you too, princess. But we have to see you go. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small, melancholic weight that sits at the borders of your heart. The tear was rough. You carry a part of what should be her, and she carried a part of what should be you. Things won't be now as they were then, but they aren't nothing
She's
either.
gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
We slayed the princess.
Is that a metaphor, or are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
It's going time. We leave the basement behind. Then the stairs. Then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
The path in the woods outside are an empty canvas. But there's even more to see beyond this place, the fruits of your labor, a world free from death. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
He's gone. She's gone.
We're becoming
No
square.
one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once the unyielding tension gives way, and everything is set on fire. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies the endless expansion of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will and by a long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running.
Oh, the voices are
Just
happy.
us and whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
The whispering, the coercion, the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for
Not
yourself.
hard at all.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
I hope this was all worth it. Because I'm personally
The smitten.
inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, there's a bunch of us.
We can do that.
A new unending dawn. Slay the princess. Let's go. We've done it. Well, there we go. We've done it. We've beaten the game once again. Thank you so much to everyone that came out today, and any new party members we've joined along the way. My name is Haven, and I will see you in a new world in which we start the cycle once again and obtain some new endings, and yeah, and then go for the true new endings that we haven't seen. Thank you so much for coming out, everyone. See ya.